I'm Faria Naqvi-Mohamed. I'm the editor of CanadianMomA.com. I'd like to start by thanking Jennifer Powell and the team at Blissdom Canada for allowing me to virtually join you for the Power Hour at the last Blissdom Canada 2015 in Blue Mountain Resort. I'm a blogger, journalist, work-at-home mom, and a passionate ambassador for Canadian diversity. I've always been a bit of a black sheep in my life. What do I mean by that? I've always been a little different. I grew up in a middle upper class, non-diverse neighborhood in the West Island of Montreal, and there was nobody really looked like us. There wasn't a lot of multiculturalism. In fact, I was considered the blackest girl at my high school. I dealt with years of bullying, of tormenting, of being told that I look different, that I don't belong. Was I really Canadian? Things like that. And it affected me. It affected me a great deal. And as the years went on, I allowed other people to dictate to me who I was, that I was different, that I didn't belong. And growing up with that feeling it's not fun. It's not something you want to do. It's not something you wish for your child to have to endure. As the years went on though, however, I came into my own, and as we all do, I eventually came to accept myself for who I am and be proud of being different, of being unique. Now, a few years ago, you might have heard of the proposed Charter of Values in Quebec. I was driving home one day, and I was listening to them talking about the proposed Charter of Values and what it would entail for my community, my loved ones. And all of a sudden it struck me really, really hard that I needed to speak up about this. This was not right. This shouldn't be allowed. This is not my Canada, my Quebec, my home. And so I drove home and I wrote a blog post that really helped define a lot of things for me. I wrote an open letter to Pauline Marois, the then Premier of Quebec, leveling with her, woman to woman, pleading to her to respect my home, my Quebec, my Canada. And that blog post went viral. Within a couple of days, it was read by over 50,000 people. The Huffington Post picked it up. It was shared over 10,000 times in the first couple of days. It was on the front page for a week. I did a lot of local, national, and international media interviews around that time because it was a hot topic. I mean, this was going to change the very Canadian, diverse, accepting, multicultural nature of Quebec society. But at that same time, I remember coming home one day. It was tiring. It was tiring to be doing interview after interview, driving around the city, talking about the same subject, arguing with people who disagreed, respectfully, of course. And I remember coming home and I was just tired, emotionally drained. And my daughter greeted me at the door and said, "Mommy, I heard you on the radio. You did an awesome job." And I gave her a hug and I told her, "Honey, I did this for you. I did this for your future." And in that moment, something became clear to me. It became clear to me that I was telling my daughter that it's okay to be different. It is, be proud of who you are. Be proud, be unique. If you are the black sheep, be the best damn black sheep you can. And since then, that has really opened my eyes to a lot of different things. For example, that moment of time when I wrote that blog post, I connected with thousands of Canadians across the country, with people actually around the world, who didn't feel like they had a voice, didn't feel represented, didn't feel like someone was on their side. And I spoke up because it was something that mattered to me at my core. It defined me. It was something that I just couldn't stay silent about. In that moment, I found my tribe. I found the voice inside of me that speaks for so many Canadians of diverse backgrounds. That is my voice. I'm proudly a Canadian visible Muslim woman. And in that moment I realized that I have something to offer. And I didn't wait for somebody else to speak up and to stand for what I believe in. I didn't wait for that. I stood for what I believed in. I did it because I had to do it. And it made me realize that all those times that I questioned myself, all those times thinking back to when I was 7 years old, and I would get called ugly names, and I would get told that I smelt bad because I was brown, and all sorts of awful things that you would never want for your 7-year-old child to have to endure. And I went through it. And I remember having my face held in an icy snowbank by 2 brothers who used to bully me every single day. Crying, but having the tears burn my face. I remembered all of that, and all of a sudden, I felt at peace. Yes, it's okay to be the black sheep. It's okay to be different. But the important thing is, if you're going to be the black sheep, then you be the best damn black sheep around. Thank you very much for your time.